Hello, welcome to this video. As an accountant, we have lots and lots of options within QuickBooks Online. We have the option to file our clients' VAT returns. We have the option to file CIS. We have the option to go and file our payroll if we have the payroll enabled. We pretty much have everything we need to be able to complete all of the necessary requirements for our client. There's always been one step missing, and that was filing your final year-end account on behalf of your client. For that, as an accountant, we've either had to use third-party solutions or go directly to Companies House and create them manually. But not anymore, because today I'm so excited to talk about how now as an accountant, we can finally file a set of company accounts directly within QuickBooks Online. This is a video I'm really excited to share with you. Stay tuned. Hello and welcome to this video. My name is Aaron Patrick. I'm a chartered accountant, a certified UK trainer with a fancy new logo, that QuickBooks chap on the internet, and also head of account here at Bookkeeping. And today is the day we finally get to show you exactly what the new feature within QuickBooks Online is all about. It's going to give you the opportunity to file your client accounts directly in QuickBooks Online. Now, a few things to bear in mind. First of all, this is an accountants only feature. So if you're a client, then unfortunately you don't have access to this solution. Also, be aware, this is the start of the journey, which basically means this is where we're going to be at now in terms of being able to create a set of accounts, but it's not going to be able to create every set of accounts in the world. In fact, there are a few restrictions. This is the start of the journey. From here, we're going to have the opportunity to file small accounts directly in QuickBooks Online, directly to Companies House. But there's much more to come. And we're going to be able to see a lot more opportunities because QuickBooks built this from scratch and be able to make this into something that's going to be really powerful later down the line. This video is intended to be a first look, and we're not going to go into too much of the detail or the weeds. I'm going to do further videos going to go along with that to show you exactly what you can and can't do with it at this point. And then when QuickBooks add new features, I'll be the first person to make sure that you know exactly what those new features are. So if you haven't already, make sure that you use the subscribe button involved so that you will be the first person to know exactly what this solution can do for your client. Now, without further ado, let's jump straight into it. As you can tell, I'm very excited about this update because I believe that this is going to be a way in which we're going to be able to make sure that we can deliver a better service for our clients, because we're going to be able to make sure that our accounts are going to be done in a much more efficient manner. Let's have a look. Okay. So I'm in a standard client here. Nothing different about this one. As you can see, quite a small client though, only £100 odd in the bank account. But if I go to the accountant's tools area at the top and I went to my work papers one, so again, this is an accountant's only function. That's why you have to kind of use this, because this is only available to us accountants. So I'm going to jump in the work paper section. You'll notice that I now have a brand new tab, and that's right, annual account is shown directly here in front of me, waiting for me to be able to go in and utilize that beautiful new feature. Okay, let's have a look exactly how this works. So everything else is exactly the same. So the idea would be that we would go through and we would look at the year-end tasks to begin with, make sure they're all ticked off. We'd upload our documents, including supporting documents as well. We would look at review and adjust, making any adjustments we need to do. Finally, go grouping statements, so we're happy with the layout and everything else that's with it. And then we come along to annual account. Now, straight away, annual account is going to let you know if there's any information missing. So in this particular client, we can see we've got some bits missing. So we'll go and have a look exactly there, but it's going to tell us, it's going to let us know there are stuff here that we need to get fixed before we can move on. We have the option down here to create a brand new one as well. So we could create a brand new period. I'm happy with the period I've got, and I can use the edit button just there to jump straight into it. Now, straight away, top left-hand corner, it's telling me there's some information, and it's giving me a link directly to go to the place where I can get that updated. So I'd probably want to get that done first of all, but for now though, let's just see how this is looking. Left-hand side is giving me all of the functionality I need to make sure that I can get my set of accounts all set up. So I can put what my directors are going to be. I can show who's going to authorize. At the moment, you can see straight away I haven't done that. Press this little pencil though, and it can go through. And on the right-hand side, it's going to take me directly to the area I need to be able to go and do that. So I can go and put in through each of the different little notes that I need to. And you can see here that I can go through using this little pencil button to go and edit these as I want to. And make sure you press save before you move on so that those saves are shown. But on the right hand side though, you can see what my set of accounts look like. So I've got my date range, I've got all the information as I scroll down, got all my notes, and then I've got my detailed profit and loss. Now, a detailed profit and loss will not be submitted to Company's House. It's just there so that you've got some detail to go through with your client to make sure that they're going to be comfortable with whatever you're about to send them. But ultimately, look how simple it is. If I press done here, I'm preparing the set of accounts based directly on what I've done in the review and adjust and everything else within QuickBooks. So I'm making my life so much easier now for getting information into QuickBooks Online. And I couldn't be happier about it because this is changing things for me. Previously, what I've had to do in my practice is send this information to a third-party solution and let that third-party solution go through. And if I've had to make adjustments, say I've wanted to talk to my client and we've figured out stuff that needs to be done or whatever it's going to be, then I'm going to have to go to that third-party solution, make the adjustments there, and QuickBooks was never updated, and then I'd have to use Open Balance Journal to bring it back in. Not no more. With this, all I'm doing is I'm jumping into my annual accounts just here. From there, I get to go in and I get to download and print the actual live data that my client is going to see, which I feel is going to make such a quicker solution than what we've had before. Because previously, once we've sent the data over from QuickBooks, we've got to do a bit of mapping and we've got to make things all right and everything else. Now though, we're just going to put all the data directly into here and we're going to be much more happy about it to go forward. And I love it. We also have the opportunity to send to ProTax. What that means is that's going to go to our ProTax solution for us to do our corporation tax. Again, we've already done a quick view on the corporation tax and we'll look at that in more detail in a future video. This is all about first impressions of how it looks. When I do send to ProTax though, not only does it send to ProTax so that I've got an attachment that I can go through, but also it appears in my documents area over here. So you can see that I'm going to copy those documents as and when, and you can see at the bottom there, they're the ones that are most up to date. These are the ones that are here, and it means I have the option to go through and view these transactions directly on here, and I can see exactly what looks like what it was going to be sent over. So this would be what I would send to my client to get them to sign it. I'd have to make sure I put things like director's name in first, obviously, but it just makes it so much easier for me to compile those accounts. Now again, this first look is only looking at IFRS 105, so the smallest of small clients that you have, but it just shows how easy it's going to be for us to generate those accounts directly within QuickBooks Online. And those accounts will form the basis of what your company CT600 tax return is going to be using ProTax. So now we have all the tools we need to be able to make sure that we can keep our client compliant. Again, let me stress this enough. This is the start of the journey. So this isn't the end result by a long way. There's got a lot more enhancement that needs to be made, in my opinion, to make this work for every single client out there. But as a starting point, this gets me really excited because this is going to be the opportunity for us to be able to go in and get some accounts submitted nice and quickly on behalf of our client. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Yes, it's bare bones at the moment, but it gives us an opportunity to see what going forward. And when you think about what we've got in ProTax, when we've got all of that cleverness of being able to do in that audit trail that's in there, and when you think about what you've got in the VAT area, where you've got the VAT error checker, well, that gives us a lot of confidence in where you can see the mind and you see the cogs turning, what potentially could happen later down the line. This is an opportunity, I think, where QuickBooks can really use AI and lean on AI to make sure going forward that accounts are prepared and created correctly each and every time. And that's got to be a really good thing for small businesses. I'm really excited for this. I feel like we've got an opportunity to really start thinking about what's next. And we're going to be looking at this in a lot more detail, deep dive into it, give you guys all of the training you need to make sure that you can use this feature as and when you need it. But do let me know in the comments below, what are your comments? What do you feel about it? Do you feel like this is exciting, something you can start utilising straight away? Or is this something you're going to keep an eye on by staying subscribed to this channel and you're going to be adopting later and jump on later down the line with more feature-rich product? Either way, I don't think you're going to be disappointed. I really am excited about this. I can't wait to get my teeth into a little bit more. I've already submitted accounts using this solution, so I know full well that it works. I just can't wait to see what the next step's going to be. My name's been Aaron Patrick. As always, this video has been an absolute pleasure for you to do. Don't forget to like, subscribe, all that sort of stuff gives me an opportunity to make sure that this is the one and only place for you to know about what all the changes in QuickBooks mean for you and your business. As I said, my name's Aaron Patrick, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.